Hey guys, let's take a quick look at UNISWAP. In the past, day or so, we've gotten a quite large pump. Now you can see after the SEC sued UNISWAP, it did fall down pretty quickly and violently. From this point here on about April 10th, it fell down. It hit a low basically over here at about, a little bit above 590, 592 or so. Now, since then, it's only gone up. So, like I said in previous videos, maybe even about other coins, what are you worried about with the SEC lawsuit? That'll probably take years anyways. And Uniswap is an excellent project. It's an excellent place to buy coins, actually, as well. Usually you can get a lot of coins that you can't on some of these exchanges through Uniswap. And anyways, guys, I'm not here to really talk about, what they do. Let's talk about the targets. Basically, I think the next resistance is probably, looks like we may have hit it. Around here at $12. Now, I'm not going to mark that off just because, $12, it's kind of a psychological number, and, $13 is also. So these are going to be resistances just because they're whole numbers, they're round numbers, and they're, as they go up, people say, oh, I'm not going to buy at $13 or $12. I'll wait till it's, $11.50 or $12.50 or something like this. I'll wait for a pullback. So I believe the next true resistance is going to be up here at this Fibonacci, though, about $13.40, we'll just call it. We need to push above that. Then basically we have this local high up here. And basically, again, it's at $16. It's at another psychological, point where people don't like to buy on whole numbers. So, guys, I think Uniswap is going to start to move quite violently to the upside, especially once we get above, $16. The next point of resistance will be up here at about $19.30. And after that, you have almost, almost exactly $24 on this Fibonacci. And, maybe we should go back and look in the history here. I'll just look on the weekly time frame. Whoa, that really zoomed. But, yeah, okay, $24 is going to take us up to here. That's probably going to be a little bit more resistance there because that was support for a while. If I extended this, you would see there would be a lot of support here. So probably this range, I would say between $24 to about $28.50 or so is going to pose a little bit of a problem because there's a little bit of volume there. There's not so much once we get into this, Fibonacci here. There's, a little bit of, time spent here. But yeah, I think actually that range between, $24 to $28, that's going to be probably the biggest point of resistance. And then after that, I think it'll rocket. And anyways, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, it had a pump, then it had a dump. I thought this dump was going to round out here, but it didn't. It ended up rounding out over here. So we need to break this neckline. Once we do that, we start closing candles above this neckline. I do believe we're going to have a pump. That could take us through this resistance at 73.2. And the all-time high here, I think it was 73.777 or something like this. So it could easily pump above that, and we could see, 75 to 80,000 shortly. In the last 3 days, Bitcoin is really pumping. Yesterday, we had a terrible jobs report in America, which, is bad news is good news for us. The Fed will start to cut interest rates shortly, more than likely, sooner rather than later. And we'll see, guys. Yesterday there was $1 billion almost from ETFs into Bitcoin. So I do believe it's going to get parabolic, and a lot of these altcoins like Uniswap, they're going to start pumping very soon. And by the way, I just noticed on Uniswap, on the weekly, we have a bullish engulfing candle at the moment. At the moment, though. So this is a good thing. We need to maintain this level. If I zoom in a little bit more, you'll see it a little bit better. But yeah, at the moment, it's a bullish engulfing candle, which is bullish, very bullish. So anyways, guys, that's all I got for you on Uniswap here and Bitcoin. If you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.